Today we will go through the full and final settlement process. Whenever an employee has resigned, you can process their settlement easily using the system. If when an employee has resigned, first step is to update their resignation details. So go to payroll, employees, search and edit that employee. Under separation details, change the status as resigned. Update the resignation date when that employee has submitted or initiated the resignation. Update the expected leaving date and last working day as per notice period. And you can mention the date of leaving actually when that employee has left. And then click on update. Once this is done, now that employee will appear under the resignation status. Once the resignation details are updated, go to pre-salary transaction and here you can add employee advance, employee additional earning, and additional deduction if you wanted to add at the time of FNF. We have already done a video that explains how to add these details. So you can check that video for more details. Along with these details, if you wanted to add gratuity or leave encashment, then go to employee gratuity. Click on add new record to define an inventory. Search that employee and the system will automatically fetch the date of joining, date of leaving and number of years completed. Choose the payment mode as including FFS. Select the payment date for which month that amount is going to be processed. If you are paying by a check, then you can update the check details here. And the gratuity formula is already configured in the system, so you can select that formula here, or you can click on formula to define a new one, or you can review the existing one. Okay. So once these details are updated, click on calculate. The system will calculate the gratuity amount based on the formula and based on the number of years completed. So once all the details are entered, click on update. Leave encashment. Go to employee leave encashment. Click on define a new one. Select the employee and the leave type. System will show the leave balances here. Select the encashment formula. Make sure the formula is already defined in the system, or you can click on formula to review the existing one or to define a new one. And then select the payment mode as a including full and final settlement for the resigned and select pay month in which the amount is being paid. Click on calculate. System will calculate the encashment amount based on employee leave balances and the formula which you have selected. Once all the details are entered, click on update. To ensure salary does not carry forward for future months, we have to stop the employee salary. To do this process, go to full and final settlement. Click on stop employee salary. Here, select the month from which the salary has not been credited to the employee. Example, if employee has a 60 days notice period and resign in August, and the settlement is to be done over 2 months from that date, then select the August month. Select that employee and change the status as a resign. Then click on stop salary. Once this process is done, you can process the payroll. To run the salary, go to salary transaction window and then process payroll. Select the month for which the salary needs to be processed and then update employee code and click on quick process. Go to full and final settlement tab here. Click on create employee final settlement. Select the employee from the drop down here. The system will show the resignation details like resignation submitted on shortfall deduction, then we have provided these features here. To make a shortfall deduction, you can either select a shortfall deduction formula. This formula needs to be defined in the formula settings first, and then you can update the notice period days here. And based on the notice period days and the formula, system will automatically calculate the shortfall notice period amount. Or you can directly enter the amount here. On the next window, you can review the employee earnings for the previous month and the current month. If you have done any leave encashment, those details also will get reflected here. Gratuity amount will also get reflected here. And leave encashment option is there. From this window also you can calculate the leave encashment, and in the last step you can review if there are any other additional deduction if you have added in the pre-salary transaction window. Once all these details are added, you can click on process payroll. Once the settlement details are saved, you can go to the next step and generate the settlement payout statement for that particular month. And also you can generate the settlement payslip. To generate settlement payslip, go to the payout window, then generate payslip report. Select the payslip type as a settlement payslip, and also you have to select the month. You can use the filter option to generate payslip for that particular employee. Click on generate separate file. Then go to payslip section. Here you can download the settlement payslip, or you can send that payslip to the employee email ID. Go to final settlement payslip tab. Click on employee to download the final settlement payslip. If employee email ID has been updated, then you can select that employee and click on send salary payslip email. This is the complete full and final settlement process for a resigned employee. From updating resignation details to generating and sharing settlement payslips to the employees.